Well, good day, Tibbs. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Pretty good here. Just a little bit of a few updates for you here. First of all, we'll look at the pumpkin. Remember the pumpkin? Ooh, 3 weeks ago, I could just barely get it around my fingers, if you remember. Let's go have a look at the pumpkin now. Hi, girls. The pumpkin, you know what? We're gonna have to go down the other side. But it's getting big. It's getting very big. Definitely can't get my hand around it anymore. So just so you know, she's getting pretty big. And I picked it up there the other day. It's probably about 30 pounds, anyways. I've only got one hand right now to try to squeeze and pick it up, but let's see if we can accomplish this here. Oh. Let's see without breaking the vine off. Oh yeah, it's about 40 pounds maybe there now. 30-40 pounds, so she's a good little weight. And then I haven't really been chopping back extra ones, and they've kind of taken off and grown right up into the chicken pen here. And I noticed another one starting here the other day, but I don't know how well he'll do. And looks like another, where are we here? Female right there. And then these will just be leftovers kind of thing. But yeah, we had two going here, and then something chewed into the one over here somewhere, wherever it was, and it ended up dying. So got freaking vines. Just look at the size of the leaves. Like, I got a size 12 boot. Okay, so there you go, eh? Holy. Now, this is basically a sucker vine out here. It won't do nothing, so we should probably chop it off. But we're gonna get some out of that big pumpkin, but I don't see anything on this vine, so probably should cut them, but I'm just gonna leave them. Heck with them though. We'll get a pumpkin out of that guy. So we're not gonna get anything else now, being, in the middle of September. Anyways, a couple more things. I got a couple more piles of dirt here. One, yeah, from the other day's dig. And then where the mayor's tractor sitting, I put one there, about a half of one, smushed all that out. And I know I said I was gonna get you guys a little video of doing it with this guy here, but we've got another little plan here. So but yeah, there's two piles smushed out here, flattened down, needs a little bit of a packing, but that'll kind of help because it's always so mushy and wet down here. But I want to get her up to, I don't know, it's kind of this level here. It's sort of hard to show you on camera, but from where this is to where that is probably about another foot. So this will be another yay high. So that, like, it's always mushy wet down here, right? So I want to get it kind of pushed out to about there somewhere. So we got lots more dirt we got to bring down. But I thought what we would do one of these days coming up, when I got a few minutes, we've been so busy here. I'm starting my monument restoration. I've had tons of funerals coming in all of a sudden, which is good. And just general stuff I got to do back here too. We'll soon be chopping up leaves too. So we're going to be out of time for, unfortunately, for making you guys any extracurricular video stuff. So, but yeah, what I wanted to do was, a little bit of construction-y kind of work, and probably change the bucket to that 24 we built on here, and then start scooping dirt into my little green trailer, drive it down here, dump it. When we get this all moved down, we can bring this guy down and do some leveling like I did over here. Worked out pretty good. This thing's great for leveling if you know what you're doing. You don't want to tip it or nothing, but if you get too much of a woo spot, you just smoosh it out with a bucket and then put the blade down, and away we go. So, and we brought this up a little bit, and I pushed his tractor out of the way the other day with the Mini X to get it out of the way so I could mush some more dirt down in there, because I want to kind of bring it all over to about there, right? About a foot high, so it's all kind of, it's a little bit low right here yet too. So I might even do a little more right here, bring another couple more loads here, and then bring this all up so it's more like, basically, it's hard to show you here because you can't see grade on a video, but we're dropping probably to about here, probably about 4 or 5 inches anyways, maybe even 6 inches. So I want to bring her all up level, and then there won't be so much of a there too to get my trailer up and down. So I got some there to move. We can do that for sure. Get our bigger bucket on, load the little trailer, and then back down, dump. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet, whether I just do a GoPro head mount or actually set up a camera, maybe fast time, speed it up a bit, because it will be a little while loading, you know, dumping, loading, dumping. It takes me with this thing with a 24-inch bucket probably about 4 to 5 minutes to load that little trailer. Could use a big dump trailer, but that's a little underkill, and big trailers kind of overkill, if you know what I mean. Like it'll work, but it's like the thing's got to be up like this to dump into my bigger trailer. So I'll just use my little green guy. So, but yeah, that's had it here since the other day there when I did that little job and smushed it all out. And you know, like I say, I want to get it a bit higher so it's a little drier and get away from this muddy, kind of springy, muddy area down here. So it's coming, but you know, it's a work in progress. If I had absolutely nothing else to do, I would have had it all done, I'm sure, by now. But job and life gets in the way, right? So but anyways, and weeds apparently get in the way. Holy jumping, like I just freaking wow. I think maybe what I should do is get my Land Pride box blade scraper out here and smooth all this out really nice, maybe, you know, whenever we maybe get this all leveled off with enough dirt and stuff, just go over it with that. Because this whole area, this whole little area right in here was like this nice gravel at one time, but we don't drive on it a whole lot, so the weeds kind of took over. But I mean, if I dig down into here somewhere, it's funny, it's taken over with dirt, but there's actually gravelly stuff down in there. So where it all went, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so just a little quickie update. I might not be back for a wee while with any video content just because I'm getting kind of busy back there. I've had, oh man, lots of stuff going on, we'll say. I can't really talk about it. So quite a few burials, and now we're working in, like I say, into doing monument repair stuff. So that's a fairly big job too, but so I'll be back there helping them guys ripping and tearing and stuff. Wish I could film that, but not happening. So tearing out old foundations and stuff is pretty cool. So some foundations, there's not much under some of the old stones, but anyways, that's about it for today. We'll catch you all in a little bit. I will be doing my normal gameplay stuff for the weekends. You guys look a little crubby here. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta wipe your face off. Ugh, can't take it anywhere. I don't know if that's any better or worse, but looks a little cleaner. Yeah, but I guess that's about it for today. Like I say, there's not much else going on up here right now, except I'm super busy back there, and then the leaves are starting. The leaves back there, I got a couple that start on the top. I can't really see them here. Once I start, look out. It's on its way. So we'll be 3 weeks, whoa, all depending on how much rain we get, 3 weeks to a month by the time they're probably all down and all bagged up. So there'll be some work coming for me, and it's going to be busy. But yeah, I haven't even poured any more cement for our cheesy pathway here. We've got the last two that we did, the last three I guess that we did. Bang, 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 and then one of those guys. I still need quite a few of them yet, but that's another job in progress, we'll see. I'm not sure if I'll get it done this year, or we'll have to do it through the winter, and maybe store up some more blocks for the winter. I'll figure out what I need and then make them through the winter. So what are you girls doing over here? You finding good stuff? We should get Peep out here. Where's Peep? Did you eat her? Where's she in her cage? She might be in her cage over here. Is she in her cage? No, the cage is open. Uh-oh. Peep, peep, peep. Where are you, Peep, peep? Huh. She maybe flew the coop. Sometimes she's sitting right in here. Nope. Not in there. Poor old chicken pen's falling apart. Amazon special. Woo! This has been outside for about 4 or 5 years, so it's pretty good. I'm not too sure where Peep is. Hang on a sec. Oh, my lovely wife says Peep's outside here with the big girls. So, oh, there she is. Where were you hiding? You stinker. Where were you hiding? I probably looked right at you, didn't I? Probably. She's getting bigger. Aren't ya? Getting bigger. Yeah. Come here, Peep. Oh, you'll roll this over. There might be some good grubs under here, Peep. Oh, not too much. It's kind of surprising. So she's getting, oh, I don't know, half size of the big girls here now. Maybe a little less than half size. She's pretty much anything. She's kind of a pig. I guess she's growing. She's like, food, I need food. Let's see how well they get along here. The orange chicken hasn't kind of taken to her too well yet. The other one doesn't really care, but... What are you doing, Peep? Peep, peep. Her peeper's getting more of a beep, beep, beep. It's kind of funny. Your voice is cracking, isn't it? Just a little bit. Oh, my God. Huh. Then there's these two old girls. They're scratching and digging. Yeah, scratching and digging. It's so funny, when we first got the little chicken in the car there, she was pretty much doing that scratch routine like this. Oh, she must have it. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Like, she was doing it pretty much right away. It's funny, the instinct. You have a funny instinct, don't you? Yeah. Come here, look down here. See bugs. Hi. Come here. No, I'm not coming to see you. I'm outside and I'm going crazy. That's alright, Peep. So, that's about it. She's getting big. Pigging out. And hopefully in the next, oh, she's about almost 2 months, not quite 2 months old, I guess now. And by about 6 months she should be laying eggs, hopefully. So anyways, I'll just fill her back in. So that's another job I still want to do, is get some poles out of here. Actually, no, let's take a little walk back into the bush while it's bright out. I know we went back the other night when it was dark out and it was kind of crappy, but we'll have a look back here while it's a bit brighter, and maybe have a look at a tree or something we can bring down one of these times. That's another job I want to do too before winter, is get a couple of poles up, maybe even just use that other pole over there. Probably be all right. And I need to get one more light maybe of something and put it here for us here at this shed area. But yeah, so the other day I was back here and kind of blazed a trail in the back here for just to get into the back bush kind of thing. And probably already started to grow in, no doubt. See how mushy it is back here though? Like, there's already, oh, something's eating them off. That's funny. The cattails here. They're Turks. They're like, we love this trail. Need to come through with something to level it too. Maybe my box blade. I don't know. Maybe just leave it. But something, be nice to gravel this too and have a nice trail into here. You could have a nice campfire area or something. But the mosquitoes would just kill you in here. Oh my God. The mosquitoes would kill you. So we're in the bush. I don't, like I say, I don't need a huge, long, tall tree, but I'm kind of thinking this guy right here would get us up quite a piece. Maybe cut him up. Already mosquitoes cut them up there somewhere. Maybe the top, and then we'd have to put, 4 or 5 feet into the ground. Cut them off about here so it's, not flared out too far, and the hole's huge. Put it in about this far maybe, and then cut them up there somewhere for the panel to sit on and stuff. So, but anyways, while we're in here, let's go have a look at the river. Now this river comes from the ponds up northwest of us, all down through the river system here. when we get those big rains and it floods, this all floods with water in here. But this is always mushy here. You can see the mushiness of it, eh? Mosquitoes, holy crap. Screw off mosquitoes. It's a nice little lake, river, creek, lake. Goes into the lake, sorry. Little creek in here anyways, but there is a lot of mosquitoes. Holy. Can't do much about that. They just love the water, right? So we've had some, I guess, I don't know, downbursts or whatever you call them. Blew a couple of trees down here, so I mean, if I could get in here with the hoe, I could somehow get rid of all these. But this river comes down where we were there, all down through here. And it kind of circles around and comes back this way. And it goes down over through the bridge that we cross down there. So yeah, I've always wanted to put like a sweet little campsite like right in here. I think that'd be cool, but you have to bring something in to build it up because it would be, it's all tree rooty and stuff. It wouldn't be good for sleeping on. So, and I thought, oh, it'd be sweet to get my trailer back here, but oh man, I'd lose it in the mud. It's so low here, it'd be gone. So nice little river, creek, water flowing area, if you like, if you say so, like. But in this corner, I guess all the stuff kind of gets built up into this corner here, right? And it's fairly deep down in there. Like you could darn near bathe and sit in there if you wanted to, I guess. But I don't think I'd want to. I don't know what's in this water, but yeah. So it's always been kind of nice back here. But yeah, we got some deadfally stuff, right? So it needs to be cleaned up. But I just don't ever find the time to do that, you know. And 98% of the time, for 98% of the year, you're back here and you're just getting eaten alive. So it's like, well, why would I want to be back here and clean it all up if I'm going to get eaten alive the whole time? That's no fun. It's just so damp and so wet back here. They're just flocked back here. They just love it, eh? So, but anyways, another couple of nicer trees here too, but I don't want to have to haul them out too far. That one's fairly close there to our opening. So we'll get back here with the, oh, ATV would likely haul that out all right. Hook a chain to it or something. Drag her out and chop her up and put her in the hole and dig a hole and put her in the hole. And this one here actually might not be too bad either, and it's actually maybe a better size. Kind of would open this up a bit too, right? Yeah, it might be all right too. I don't really need one that huge. There's a couple of good ones right here though. We'll see. We'll think about that. But anywho, we'll head her out. Thanks again for watching. Sorry, it's not super exciting, but it's a pretty busy time for me here right now. And spring's busy and fall's busy. Summer's just busy, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, well. Oh well. We win the lottery on Friday evening. We'll be going to Florida anyway, so it don't matter. But anyways, thanks again for watching. Catch us all later, and probably the next thing we're gonna do is probably move that dirt. So I've been having a lot of burials coming and saving the decent gravel out of the holes back there and bringing it up here to level out. So I got a whole huge pile of stuff. See, what I do is through the winter burials I stockpile the stuff back there. You don't ever use it all when you fill something back in for some reason. So I stockpile a huge pile of it back there, and I use that through the summer to bring up all this gravelly stuff in here in the summertime. And from the stuff from the winter I use for filling back there through the summer, if you know what I mean. So it works out pretty good. But anyways, gotta go. Thanks again for watching. Catch us all later. Have a good day, and we'll catch you next time for some dirt moving.